Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Papers, Please. We're gonna go straight to where we left off last time, being day 6. The Trof of Arstotzka, November 26, 1982. Black market activity explodes. Government blames lax immigration controls. November 26, 1982. Upon coming back to work, we are once again greeted by a sheet of paper. Something's telling me this is going to happen around this single day from now on. The paper really tells us is that people from Arstotzka now require a valid ID card, and people that are not from Arstotzka now require a valid entry permit. The entry tickets are no longer sufficient. A new chapter has also been added to our rulebook detailing the documents. The two documents now being the ID card and the entry permit. The first person comes and like every day he has completely valid papers. As you can see, I am using the audio transcript. Why, you may ask? Let me quickly explain. Here's how the Arstotzka entry permit works. At the top we see the person's name, which we have to verify with their passport to make sure it matches. Under that we see their ID, which we also verify with the passport to make sure it matches. And under there we see the purpose of their visit, duration of their stay, and the entered by. The entered by we have to really only check with the clock and date to make sure they're not here late and the document isn't expired yet. The purpose of their visit is, however, very different, and this is why I use the audio transcript from now on. Upon coming up to my booth, the person has to tell me the purpose of their stay and the duration of their stay. And I have to verify if the things they said are exactly what's written on the papers. If it's not, I can question them. And if they correct themselves, I can let them through. If they don't, I have to deny them. The second person is a woman which has two different IDs, meaning I have to deny her. The third person is a man from Impor, which gives me an entry ticket. If you remember what I said at the start, these things are no longer sufficient, meaning I deny him. The next person is a woman from Kalichka, which has two different names on their papers, which means I deny her, right? Well, I could do that, but instead of that, I can access the new fingerprints that are accessed on this day. Fingerprinting person gives me their fingerprints, shocking, and their names. If they have multiple of them, it says here in the alias tab. However, if it says no known alias, it means she doesn't have a different name, which means, yeah, she's lying and her papers are not valid, so I deny her. The next person is a woman from Impor, and she says that she's really happy that the border has been opened, that she's coming to visit her son and she has not seen him in 6 years, and she's gonna be staying for 6 months. And I already know what's gonna happen. Some of her papers are not gonna be valid, are they? Yep, her entry permit has expired. After I tell her that, she sadly cannot get through. She begs me, and just because I have a heart, I let her through, and she gives me a weird token. Not really sure what the token is for, but it's really cool and it has the import symbol on it. I also get one of my first citations. I mean, it doesn't give me a penalty yet, but that's nice. The next person is a man which doesn't give me a passport. Well, I mean, this is like the one main thing you need. So I decide to ask him about a passport, and to that, he tells me this. A passport is required. What is passport? I mean, how do you not know what is a passport? They give me a temporary visa slip so I can deny his entry. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking, but sure. The next person is a man who has two different names, and after fingerprinting him, I realize he does not have two different names, which leads to me denying him. The next person is, this guy again. Oh look, he has a passport this time. That's not a, I'm sorry, Kabistron is not a thing. And what's your name? Georgie, you're not fooling anybody. Yeah, and also missing something, an entry permit, let's say. The next person is an Arstotzka man with an ID card. Here's how the ID card works. The Arstotzka ID card has the district at the top, which we have to verify using our rulebook. Under that is the person's name, which we verify using their passport. Their date of birth, which we also verify using their passport. Their height and weight, which we verify using the weight meter. And the height meter, right behind the person. This man has valid papers, and he's also the last person of the day. At the end of day 4, I realize that my son is sick, and my family hungry, so I give them food and medicine, and we're off to the next day. Do Warstocka, November 27, 1982. Republican track star wanted for murder. Vince Lestrade's whereabouts unknown, has likely fled Republia. Vince Lestrade profile: girlfriend killed in jealous rage. At the start of day 5, a sheet of paper tells us that we are now authorized to detain suspicious individuals. The first person is a very suspicious individual, which leads to me detaining him. Upon hitting the detain option, the shutter shuts down and 2 guards come from the back telling the person to leave. And they arrest him, I guess. Not sure what happens to them. I don't really want to know. The next woman tells us she's gonna be staying for 6 months, but it only says 2 days on her papers. After questioning her, she quickly corrects herself, which leads to me accepting her. Alright, next. Wait, are you Vince Lestrade? Detained! So the clip you just saw was me actually talking into a new mic. That's why the audio sounded differently. Yes, I now have a mic, so the audio is now gonna sound better. The next person is a man from Aubiston, which I accept. The next person in line is a woman from Aubiston, which states this: "It's not my choice. I hate this damn country. I'm just passing through. As little as possible. 2 days. I think she really doesn't want to get in." The next person is a Kalichkan guy that I accept. The next woman doesn't have an ID card, so I deny her. However, when I accept this guy, he says, "Thank you so much. Please be kind to my wife. She's right after me." Let me guess, she's not gonna have valid papers, is she? Yeah, I knew it. Just go. Just go. I'm not gonna get it. Just leave. What? Look, she gave me something. Oh, it's a token. Yay. Booth upgrade available. Multi-touch. Multi-touch is exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to touch multiple things. It allows you to move around multiple things, and it's completely useless, but I bought it anyways. Vince Lestrade apprehended in Greston. Track champ looks quite guilty now. November 28, 1982. Oh look, it's a sheet of paper. I don't know what I was expecting at this point. Arstotzka, Ministry of Admission Official Bulletin, Inspector. The Ministry of Labor has instituted a special program to control immigrant labor. Travelers entering for work require a valid work pass. That sounds stupid. Work pass time. Alright, so we just have a name, field, I don't know how to check that, and until, which is just date. Valid. Please help me. Wait, what? A man named Davila Doom promised me and my sister good work in Arstotzka. I don't care. Denied. And you are detained. Oh, hey, Georgie. You have a passport now. You need an entry permit. I'm sorry, sir. That doesn't look anything like you. I mean, did you even try to make it look real? What are you thinking? I mean, let's fingerprint you. We'll see. Oh, would you look at that? Detained. Davi! Oh, it's not Davi, it's Dari. Ladoom! Imagine if he was a good guy and I just arrested somebody completely regular. That would be funny. I hope I don't get penalized. Whoopsie. Alright, you seem to... What's going on? What the... For Kalichka? Wait, no! What? You little... What? Come on, man. Can't have a single day fine? Can there be a single day where nothing's gonna happen? That was captured by a terrorist attack. Your son is sick and needs medicine. I don't give a shit about my son. I'm not gonna keep that in, am I? Arstotzka, November 29th, 1982. Seriously? Well, I guess it was a good thing to arrest him. Yay. Yeah, but anyways, this is all for today's video. We've played through 3 more days of this game, so see you next time. Bye-bye.